Thibaut Duchemin. I'm French. I grew up in a deaf family, so my first language was actually sign language. And for 25 years, I grew up like interpreting and helping my parents basically communicate, understand in group conversations when I was there. And when I moved in the US 5 years ago, that was not as easy to keep doing this. So started working on a problem to change that. Let's say you try to live in China and you don't speak a word in Chinese. What are the kind of challenges you're going to face? Well, you're going to go in a bank and you're not going to understand what happens. You're going to go at school and you're going to try to follow the classes in Chinese. It's going to be really hard in the beginning. But now you're traveling, right? You can always come back to your home country. But what if you cannot come back to your home country? What if this is your country? Like when I grew up, I faced like 20 different communication problems every evening, where we just come back and exchange like what happened during the day. We've seen problems in integration at school, problem at work, and it's just like grew up seeing a lot of those kind of issues. When I went to America, I met the same problems. The divide between a deaf world and a hearing world. Just fitting in socially, fitting in at school and at work was just hard. And so I met my co-founder, who is deaf as well, being really excluded in his classroom from other people. And just because it was just harder for him to understand. And so what we're trying to do with Eva is to basically restore that inclusion in society, in their professional life, for those people who are deaf and hard of hearing. So Eva is a voice recognition technology that transcribes what one person says into words using artificial intelligence. It's really smart in making group conversations robust to actual kind of background noise and people who speak lower and people who just speak very fast. And so right now we've really looked for things around us that would solve this problem and we didn't find it. This is why we had to rebuild and rethink how you could create an AI that actually serves the purpose that you want to do in the beginning. It's like, how do we build something together? How do we build a relationship, a communication? How do we go deeper? If you want to create a startup or innovate or even change society, it doesn't just happen in 1 year. Like usually it happens in 5 to 10 years. Are you ready to spend the next 5 years of your life, 10 years of your life on a specific project? What would make it ready? And if you ask yourself this question, you probably have 1 or 2 things that pass that filter. Start working on those things. Start understanding what it does to you. Those are things that worked for me. That's not the only ways. You have many other questions that can lead there. But I think asking questions is an excellent first point.